All right. So one possible thing I'm reviewing for today, for today's chart of the day. So this Rivers Laboratory kind of really stuck out at me here.
Oh, wow. I
And
don't think I've ever even pulled this stock up. Sweet.
yeah.
Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this range.
So this is like right back to the COVID crash. So it's right there. And you can even bring this price level back farther. This was the big bottom. People don't really remember this because I think it's between COVID and now. But there was a big move lower in the fall of 2018. This was like a 20% move lower.
Oh, I remember that December was nasty.
Yeah, I
Every
think it
day
was
was
driven
red.
by inflation fears. But anyway, so we put in a bottom here, and the S&P chart looks pretty similar to this. When we were selling off, right? Where did we find a bottom? Even though everyone is freaking out and it's COVID and it was really scary at the very beginning. I mean, I remember them showing like the refrigerated trucks at the morgue in New York City. It's like, wow. So people are just freaking out. Everything's going crazy, but the market principles still prevail. And we found a bottom at the price that had been a bottom before. Now, oh, actually, let me just go back to that. So anyway, so this is something I would be watching for a potential reversal here, especially if the market holds up and starts to move ahead. There's going to be some good bang for the buck here. But the key is not to guess, because it could keep going down. Just because it's oversold and it's at support doesn't mean it can't keep going lower. A potential way I would probably think about this for an entry is if the blue RSI line gets back above the horizontal red line here on the RSI indicator, that could be a good idea for a trigger to get in. So just because something is oversold and at support doesn't mean it can't keep going down. So we call this like a setup. This is like something that's on our radar screen now. And if it gets triggered, meaning if maybe that RSI gets back above or whatever you think would be a good trigger for you, that's when you jump in. So you might have 20 or 30 stocks on your list that are set up. And maybe one day only 3 of them get triggered. Maybe another day 10 of them get triggered. I think that's a kind of a good way to look at it.